Hello and welcome to another video from me, Rob. This is the Wild Camper channel, and today I need a bit of help from you. I'm planning a 4-night, 5-day bicycle trip which is going to be taking in Dartmoor. And for those of you that don't know, Dartmoor is in the south of the UK and it's one of the only places in England that you can legally wild camp. What I want to do is to cycle around Dartmoor, take in the sights and the smells and just get a general feel for the place by bike. And those of you who watch my channel will have seen my bike, and I use a trailer as well, a Bob branded bicycle trailer, which is a single wheel suspension trailer, which is fantastic for sort of off-road things. Now the route I'm planning on, which I'll show you more in a minute, is not particularly off-road in the technical sense, but some of it I'm planning on where I'm going to overnight might be off the beaten track a little bit. So let me take you through what I'm planning to do. I'm going to break this little adventure down into short videos, and I would like you to give me feedback on what you think I should and shouldn't be doing, and perhaps any ideas that you might have, any products that you think I should be using, and certainly give me feedback on what you think I shouldn't have along with me. As most of you know who watch my channel, I do tend to carry too much, so I really need to try and get the weight down. But we'll go through the kit a little bit later on, but for this video it's just really the route and where I'm planning on spending the nights, and I'd like your help deciding on whether those places are suitable or not, should you know the areas. Right, so my plan is, those of you who might not be aware, Dartmoor is in the bottom sort of left hand side of the UK. So I come in from this angle. So my plan is to actually park my vehicle in this area. There's a campsite here, if I zoom you in. There's a campsite there, and I've got, there's a car park in that area I'm planning on using. Just pop you back down. Which I'm led to believe is fine to leave a vehicle in, so that's not an issue. What I'm thinking about doing is cycling along this route here on day one. Just move you along as I go. And I'm planning on doing a fair bit of mileage on day one for me. So I'm hoping I'm going to get to this point here by the end of day one. I estimate that to be between sort of 25 and 30 miles. Now, frankly speaking, I'm not Mr. Fitness. I'm not a fantastic cyclist or anything like that, but I have done a London to Brighton cycle charity bike ride. I know what I can do in a day, and I can't anticipate a 30-mile journey taking more than a day's worth of cycling. My intention is to get down to Dartmoor. It's about a 4-hour drive from where I live, so I would imagine I would be down there by 10, so I should be on the road by 11 at the latest, setting up the bike and everything. Anyhow, day one, there is a nice little place here that I've checked out on Google Maps, done the old bird's eye view coming down, and it all looks good for a night. And there's a river there, so I can procure some water, and that should take me good. That should take me through the night quite happily there. Seems to be far enough away from the rest of the world. Now what I'm going to do then is next day I'll set off, make my way down here. Now I've got a choice at this point. If the day before it's taken me far too long, or I'm really knackered, there's like a cut through, if you like, the Highland Way. You can go right the way across, Highland Moor Link I think it's called, and that'll take me over to here, which cuts off. If I just pan out a little bit, or move it back a bit, there's the link way. Cuts off all of this. So it's a fair old chunk, but we'll see. I hopefully we'll be alright. So I'm going to carry on going down here, all the way down, and then night 2, oh, you can't see, let's try that again. And carry on all the way down here, and then night 2 is going to be spent here. So I'll just zoom you in and you can have another look at that. So night 2, again, like the other places, I've Google mapped it, done the satellite image and zoomed down, and it seems to be quite a nice little place to be. Again, it's been a while since I looked at this, but again, I think there's a stream or a river there that I can get my water if need be. I mean, I'm planning on carrying food with me. Now, we'll go into that, as I mentioned earlier, on the next video. But I'm not going to avoid shops. I'm not going to go, oh no, look at me, I'm going to carry everything and be a hard man. If I want to stop and have a pint and a pub dinner, I bloody well will do. But again, if you guys have got any recommendations on food or drink stops, pubs, you know, this sort of thing, or locations that you can recommend that are safe to camp in, please let me know. Okay, in the comments. That's night 2, and I'm going to carry on round and follow this up for night 3. That's one of the shortest days actually. That's only about 15 odd miles. I'm not out to win a race. I'm not doing this on a time frame. I think there's 2 kind of cycle touring type people. I think there's the ultralight people that do it for the ride, and then there's people who do it for the camp. Now, I'm more about the camping. I like the whole camp setup, chilling out, relaxing, and the bike is just my way of getting there. So I think I'd come into that second sort of person, and that's what I would do. Again, should I have chosen to have gone across here, there was a camp there that I can stay at, and then I would have gone across to 3, or maybe even 4 further up. Now, there may be one guy that actually recognises this particular place because he camped there with me. Me and Dan stayed there, and it's featured on another video of mine while camping in Dartmoor. And a lot of people asked me whereabouts the spot was, and I didn't really want to share it at first. And then I thought, you know, what am I keeping it a secret for? It's not a big deal. It's a lovely area, and I hope if you do go there, you'll enjoy it and respect it like you would any other. So that's the area. A place where I went with Dan, and coming on up here, and this would be evening number 4. And that's where I'll be spending the night there. And then further on up and back along to where I started the journey, where the car would be parked. So that's my plan. That's the plan. I'm not someone that will have anything that's got to be set in stone, hence why I'm asking you for your feedback, what you think I should do. Am I mad? Are the hills going to be so horrendous that I'm going to be doing a lot less miles? I don't know in a day. My bike is nothing special. It's a second-hand mountain bike, a specialised brand, a good one in its time, I suppose. It's nothing super light. My kit isn't super light or super fantastic. I did a quick weigh up of kit. I'm looking at about 12 kilos, not including liquids or clothes at the moment. That's pretty much everything else though. So I can chop that down. There's a few luxuries in there. But I'll share that with you at the next video. So I'm sorry if this has been a little bit long-winded, a little bit boring, but please let me know what you think, and with regards to my route and Dartmoor, those of you who have been there, if you can give me a bit of feedback and advice, I'll be very, very grateful.